Hello all, welcome to my channel Shiksha Hub. Okay, today we are going to learn our topic in the unit number 1, which is basics of ubiquitous computing. Okay, mainly this channel will be focuses on the content which is regarding to the syllabus of MSc computer science. Okay, in the further we will try to give the knowledge regarding to the practicals also, but today we are going to focus on our unit number 1, which is the basics of ubiquitous computing. What is the ubiquitous computing? What we are learn in this unit? We will going through each and every part in detail in our further videos also in this from this video. Okay, so what we are going to learn in this video, we are going to cover the points examples of ubiquitous computing applications, and also there is a second point which is pretty much important, which is holistic framework for UbiCom. It contains the three sub points, which is a smart DEI, modeling the key ubiquitous computing properties, and third one is a ubiquitous system environment interactions. Okay, we will study these 3 points in detail in our video. Okay, so we will start our topic. So what is the ubiquitous computing? Why we are going to learn this ubiquitous computing? What is the need of the ubiquitous computing? These questions will be arising in your mind. So what is the ubiquitous computing? Okay, so there will be the definition. It is a technical definitions. You guys will read it in our video, but I'm going to give you this kind of a conceptual knowledge regarding to it. Like for example, we are dealing with the IoT devices. Right now we are in the situations where every what should I say, every point must be interconnected by using the sensors. We are going up to the automation. So ubiquitous, what does the ubiquitous mean? It creates the smart environment through which you are each and every devices will be the smart, and they are connected with the particular environment to do the task, which means that it contains the integration of our daily life things into the one particular objects by giving the independent importance to the independent objects. Okay, so that's they have mentioned here. Ubiquitous meaning appearing or existing everywhere combined with computing, which means that you are going to start something, for example fridge, from your mobile devices. So this kind of things will happen with the ubiquitous computing. It is a particularly related to IoT, and this is the technical definitions that I have provided here. Okay, so just read through it and also give. So it is a particular simple, it is a simple ubiquitous when it done by itself, mostly itself, rather than intervene, rather than the human interventions. We also will see what the kind of points or what kind of parts with the ubiquitous computing for, but for now just go through this definition. Okay, so then second point is ubiquitous computing applications are everywhere. You guys will also know the different types of applications regarding to the ubiquitous computing. We are going to see these are some examples: Nest, Apple Watch and Fitbit, self-driving cars, smart bulbs. As I have said before, it is a particular related for the IoT, which means that it is completely the integrated part of the different sensors to collect the data and make the one system which is fully automated by giving the five properties. There are five properties we are going to see in our we are going to see further in our video, but for now just focus on this computing applications. This is a basic applications, basic, not a basic, it kind of advanced, but for the informations it kind of applications are there. Then point is, what are the illustrative, which means that we need to illustrate what types of ubiquitous applications are there on which the working will working will be there. Okay, so first one is a personal memories. Okay, what does the personal memories? I have given the one sentence is there: a digital camera automatically captures a visual of part of the physical world seen on an inbuilt display. Okay, I'm going to tell you the history behind the camera. Okay, before 1960, where the camera just was invented at the time, the humans need to adjust the aperture and shutter of the camera manually to click the pictures, and after clicking the pictures we will get that the pictures in so after so many days. Okay, so these things will happen, but right now the digital camera that we have, they will setting up the each and everything like zoom, detecting objects, their apertures, their lens will be automatic adjustable, and those all the things related possible because of the ubiquitous computing applications. There are a single chips, ICs are on there, they are working on there. The sensor will collect the data, sensor will detect the object, there is an object, and after that, based on that, the camera will be changing their lens positions and all. So this is because of the ubiquitous applications that we are working. Okay, so second point, I'm giving you, I have given you the different points like phones, cameras and games consoles, automatic teller machines are there, vehicle control systems are there, mobile phones are there. So this is also the ubiquitous computing applications regarding to the personal memories, because everyone has their own memory, everyone uses their memory to understand the ubiquitous applications. So just keep in mind, when you got this kind of a particular topic like illustrative ubiquitous applications, you just focus on the personal memories. Okay, here I have given you the diagram which is given from the book. I will provide you the book also, the link of that book in our video description. Okay, here is the latest ubiquitous concept regarding to the digital camera. They have a GPS transmitter there at the left, then the location determinations there, then UbiCom system. It is a particular entirely UbiCom system. They are projecting, they are I'm going to give you, okay, they are projecting towards it. Then there is a printer to print, then automatic face and detection, the removable memory. It is a particular stuff for the latest cameras that we have. Then AV player is there, audio video player is there. Then this is the image processing part, is a very much most important part in the UbiCom system, image processing. Because at this at the old cameras, the image processing will be done um, differently. Here image processing and all those object detections will be done in the camera, and you will get the perfect photo. Okay, and this is the geographic information system, GIS, which is a database there. So this is the things regarding to the camera and personal memories, which is the first example, which is the first illustrative example of our ubiquitous system. Okay, now we are going to see the second. Okay, second is, I'm going to remove the pointer here. Okay, adaptive transport schedule services. Here I am giving you the 2 points, but I'm giving you the simple points regarding to the transport schedule services, that we have a railway tracking system. We sometimes there will be a changes, there will be slight changes like 5 minutes changes is there, but we will get the exact position of that train on our mobile devices in our software. So what is it? It is a adaptive transport schedule service, which means that the sensor will adapt the information and provide it to the software through the database, and we will get the exact position of that train. So this is the power of the ubiquitous applications that we have, which means that sometimes we also know the examples, Ola, Uber is there. So now we are in the generation is that everything will be done using this IoT regarding the ubiquitous computing applications, and it is a need of the time. Then I have provided the vehicles can then be rerouted and rescheduled dynamically. We also know we have the Ola is there, Uber is there, they can provide the particular, if you put the locations is there, then they will come to pick you. So I think this all the things possible because of the adaptive transport schedule services that we have. Okay, then third one is a foodstuff management. Again, like like first we will first we have discussed personal memories, then we have discussed adaptive transport schedule services. Now it is a very important part of our human life, which is a foodstuff management. Okay, what does this foodstuff management will do? Okay, the foodstuff management automates his task during the network physical devices such as fridges, which means that we have a fridge, we put some vegetables inside it, and after 7 or 8 days, what the fridge will tell you, it will provide some kind of a notification. Notification is that the notification will give you the data is that you have put the vegetables before 7 days and now it is not in condition, not in the good condition, so you pick them out and thrown away. So this kind of a food stuff management will be there. It will give you the notifications, it will also give you the data, it will give you the alarms, it will give you a lot many things regarding with the smart fridges that we have. Then the system enables meal recipes to be automatically configured to adapt their ingredients in stock. This is the very much important, which means that we have, if you set up the particular meal recipe, like you wanted to do the particular meal for tonight, so also from that it will also senses that what there is what the ingredients that we have or what the ingredients we don't have. Okay, so based on that it will provide you the it will provide you the data. Okay, so this is the food stuff management. Then fourth one is utility regulation, and it is our daily life. Also, the first 3 points also is in our daily life, but the at most of the things, most of the ubiquitous applications are working on the utility. What does the utility mean? Utility mean it related to the water, it related to the energy, and it related to the heating. As we all know, we have a different pumps with the sensor, which means that for a particular level of water, we the sensors will sense that the level will be crossed, then you need to shut down your pump. So this is related to that. I have given here example is that uh, currently utility management, energy management products are manually configurable by human users, utilizes standalone devices and are designed to detect local user context changes. It will happen mostly. What happens, other than the metro cities, what will happen, these things will be done by the manually. So the ubiquitous will give you the power to do these things in the automatic way by reducing the margin of error. I'm not going to say you that the ubiquitous will give you the 100%. I will tell you 99.99% it will give you the good results. Okay. Then our second point is holistic framework for UbiCom, which is a smart device. What does the holistic framework is? As I've said at the start of our lecture, is that ubiquitous system is a collection of a different independent objects. Okay, so every independent objects have its particular properties. Because of that, it will integrated and make a good framework, which is the holistic framework. So that's why we are working, that's UbiCom. We have a holistic framework. Each and every objects that are used in the UbiCom, it has its own, what should I say, it has its uh, own importance. Okay, so what is the smart DI? The full form of the smart DI is a smart devices, smart environment, and smart interaction. Okay, we have a 3 points regarding to the holistic framework. First is design architectures to apply UbiCom system. Second, an internal model of UbiCom system properties based upon 5 fundamental properties, as I have said at the start of our lecture. And third one is the interaction. Ubiquitous different kind of interactions that we have. Okay, so the UbiCom system is mainly work on the smart devices. We need a smart devices to work with the smart devices. We absolutely need a smart environment, and for the smart environment we need an interaction, which is also done in the smartly way. Okay, so these are the 3 design architectures, which is a strong it is a very strong core part of the UbiCom system. I will give you the explanation in our further lecture. There is a core part of the UbiCom system through the diagram. Okay, second point is there are 5 properties. Okay, I'm going to show you the properties. Distributed, IHCI, context awareness, autonomy, and artificial intelligence. Okay, we all are related with the artificial intelligence, autonomy, context awareness, IHCI, distributed in a particular in a different manner. I will explain each and every point in our lecture. Okay, so just for this now, just understand there are the 5 points of the UbiCom. Then we have the different interaction, that C2C, HCI, and CPI. C2C means computer to computer interaction. HCI means human to computer interaction, and third one is computer to physical world interaction. That one is CPI. Okay, so we are going to learn these things in our further lecture, in our further videos, but for now just understand we have a three interaction techniques: C2C, HCI and CPI. Okay. Then next point is modeling the key ubiquitous computing properties. Okay, there is a first point, core properties of UbiCom system. We have a different core properties of UbiCom system. First one is computers need to be networked, distributed and transparently accessible. Okay, we have a computers. Absolutely, when you're working on the sensors, when you're working on the network, you must need your devices need to be connected on the internet, which is a distributed environment, network and transparently accessible to others. Then second point is a HCI, human computer interaction needs to be hidden, which means that we also the ubiquitous allows you to hide the more and more interactions interaction of human and computer interactions. I'm going to give you the example, like a brain transplant is there, which means that scientists are working on that to transplant the human brain through the artificial brain, which has the same power as the human brain. Okay, it is now working on it, but as a example, this is the second point. Third one is computers need to be context aware, where they are, what in which environment they are, what they are wanted to do. So this context they need to be understand by to make sure that the work will fine with that. Okay, then fourth point is computer can operate autonomously. Just go through that point. Each and every point has its own properties regarding to the ubiquitous property. Each and every point has is related to the ubiquitous properties. Other than the five properties of the ubiquitous ubiquitous properties, you will not get any extra additional properties. Based on that five, there is a circle, there is a 360-degree circle. You need to वो घूमना है उसके अंदर. Okay, so this kind of things happen with it. Then last I'm not saying it the last, but it's the fifth point of that core properties. Computers can handle a multiplicity of dynamic actions, which means that in computer non-deterministic interactions, cooperation, competition between members of organization, and third one is a richer interaction through sharing of context, semantics and goals. Okay, this the reference of these 3 points we have in our property. Okay, then distributed. Firstly, the first property that we have seen, that they are core properties. Then we have distributed ICT system, our first property of ubiquitous computing. ICT systems are naturally distributed and interlinked. Okay, which means that there is a not like, for example, what should I say, there is a no there is a no rule that your devices must be on that particular stuff to access to this. There is a no necessary. If you are here and your server will be like they are in Australia or something like else, you need to access the informations that you need at the particular moment. So these are the distribution. Your server will be at the in the particular country, you are in a different country. No matter what, you will get your data at everywhere, anytime, which is a distributed environment. And this is because of this, the ubiquitous computing will give the great immense of the automation to it. Okay, here it is a diagram. What should I say, it is a heart of the ubiquitous system. Okay, other than this diagram, you will not get any kind of changes in every developed IoT tool. Each and every aspect, each and every relations regarding shown in this diagram will be in our IoT system. Okay, so we are starting to explain. I'm going to start to explain this. There are two words: physical environments and human environments. Okay, what does in physical environment? Ecological, which means living environment, and physical phenomena, different kind of a phenomena is there. And human environment, like we are working on our personal, we are working on a social, and another is public. Okay, so again, this is UbiCom system. As I said before, other than five properties. You will not get any other properties regarding all the things is traveling around these 5 properties: implicit, IHCI, autonomous, context awareness, intelligent, and distributed. Okay, here is a virtual environment. It is ICT. It is ICT is particular. It's completely related to distributed, and because of distributed is connected with this, it is all this. It's entirely related with this entire UbiCom system. Okay, this is CPI, means computer to physical interactions, which is autonomous. Computer to physical interactions. For the ecological, it is autonomous. To survive and adapt, you just survive and adapt. The, for example, if you are going for a job from your hometown to another city, so to after going to that city, you will not get any kind of a knowledge at the start, but the day will be passes, you will get the knowledge and you will cope up with that environment. So this is the things related. This is kind of autonomy that you will get from your neurons. Okay, then second is physical phenomena, which is computer to physical interaction. It is a context awareness, as I said, sense and adapt. Then personal is IHCI. We have its implicit human computer interaction. Then human to computer interaction, cooperation, intelligence is there. And for the public also, the we need intelligent. Okay, intelligence. Okay, so again I'm going to tell you, it is a very important topic related to understand the ubiquitous system also, and also for your examinations also. So please, I'm going to give you the suggestion that please study this diagram in deep. Okay, then we have implicit human computer interactions. As I've said before, the concept of the calm computer. Okay, which means the human brain implants that they are no longer physically visible, which is also important. This is the implicit human computer interactions. No, there is a no much more human interactions. All that happens is dealing with the system by itself. Okay, then one is context awareness. There is, which means that at what particular context you are, what kind of informations that you wanted from that. Okay, what kind of senses that you will make. So this will happen with the context awareness. Physical environment context pertaining to some physical world dimensions or phenomena such as location, time, temperature, rainfall, etc. So this kind of a context aware our system will be, and they are actually they are. Okay, you will for example, the weather, you have a weather application in your mobile. They will give you the knowledge regarding there will be a rain, there will be a winter, and what kind of a temperature right now in your area. So this is the context awareness. Your mobile is 100, 200, 1000% more ubiquitous devices that you have. Okay, so this is the fourth property, context awareness. Next is autonomy. I don't think so that uh, i I need to explain this, because all guys related, all guys need to understand this autonomy, and you all better related with that autonomy. I'm just going to give you just overview. Autonomous systems are defined as systems that are self-governing and are capable of their own independent decisions and actions. Okay, so for this context awareness, again the context awareness that we have studied before. These are some references. I'm giving you the link regarding to the ubiquitous this PDF in our descriptions. Okay, so hope you guys will understand what we have learned in this video. If you guys have any questions, just put it in the comment box, and I will give you the strict. I will make the playlist, and view it by one, which means that if the video is at number one, you need to view at the number one. Okay, so I'm going to give so I will upload the streak of the videos to give you the what should I say, it is knowledge in step by step with the ubiquitous system. Hope you guys will like it. If you like it, just like, share and subscribe. Thank you.